somebody on my team. Like at the end of the day, she was my mother, my father, my sister, my cousin, my brother, my nephew, honey, my daughter. She was everything. She was my whole family.
Hi everyone, this is Kiash coming at you today with another video. I'm on my way to work. I really want some McDonald's. I really want a McChicken. So I may get that before I go to work, and a sweet tea. Today is Mother's Day. It's Sunday. It's Mother's Day. Honestly, you know, if you guys do not know, I'm a little down. I'm tired. I just woke up. I went to sleep really late yesterday, so sorry. But yeah, honestly, if you guys did not know, my mother passed away a year ago now in April. Long story short, you know, it's Mother's Day. I want to do this video, you know, for anybody out there. They have lost their mother. They have lost, you know, their grandmother. They could be like, you know, like their mother, or have lost anybody that was a mother figure to them. And even, you know what, even anybody that gets lost, anybody that they loved. At the end of the day, it's, you know, it's hard. But I'm going to say this from personal experience. It's okay to miss them. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be sad. I'm the type of person that I try to be positive and remain positive at all costs. However, I also, by doing that, build up little by little within myself, you know, just holding that in, suppressing my feelings, and, you know, not crying when I feel like I want to cry, not shouting when I feel like I want to shout, not stating, you know, when people ask me, do I miss her, just saying, yeah, I'm okay, everything's okay, when I really do. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry, it's okay to say you miss them. It's okay not to be, you know, quote unquote strong, because at the end of the day, it takes a stronger person to say they're not okay than a person to say they're okay when they're not. That shows a sign of weakness. When you say, yes, I'm okay, everything is good, but you're really not. You're sad, you're depressed, you're, you know, in sorrow, you miss them. And I'm that person, you know, that most of the times when people ask me, especially because I work in a hair salon and I've been doing, you know, some clients for a while, and sometimes, you know, some of the clients that I do now were my mother's clients, because she also did hair. So, you know, at the end of the day, it gets kind of confusing, or it gets kind of like, you know, overwhelming when you go to work and, you know, people are still asking you, oh, how are you? How are you taking things and all of that? So, you know, I've always said, oh, I'm okay. I'm stronger than what I thought. And also, which I think I am strong, because, you know, it is not an easy pill to swallow. However, I also feel like at the end of the day, you know, at times I'm not okay. You know, I'm not going to talk about it all the clients, you know, but there are clients that I've done their hair for a long time, like, and, you know, I usually just be like, oh, I'm okay, you know, so not really, I need to buy a new one, this is just ridiculous, look at that. I'll be telling them, you know, oh no, everything is okay, I'm good, everything is okay, this, whatever. So, you know, with that being said, I was literally having problems in my relationship and, you know, with people, because at the end of the day, if I'm not happy because I'm sad because I miss her, or I'm the type of person that I don't really deal with stress, I'm the type of person that I feel like if I cannot control something, I just let it go. If I cannot control the fact that, oh, I need money for a bill, and I can't control that, you know what? I'm going to pay the bill late. Because at the end of the day, I cannot control the fact that I don't got the money for it. If I cannot control the fact that, oh, you know, I don't know, I cannot control the fact that, oh, I'm having a bad day at work, you know what? Let me just let it go away. Like, that's how I am. Like, I'm like, you know, if I cannot fix it, if I cannot control it, if I cannot do anything to change the situation that is aggravating me, or the situation that is perhaps, you know, frustrating me, I just let it go. However, when I did stress out, I was that person that I went to my mother, and you know, and I would be like, oh, you know, I'm going through this and this and that, and she was the only person on God's green earth that would tell me, oh, you know what, do this, or you're wrong, or, you know, you need to do this, or I know it was your attitude. She just knew what to say, how to say it, and it was just like perfection. Now it's kind of like, you know, since I don't have that person, it's kind of like with everything, it's kind of like I just bottle it up, bottle it up, bottle it up, bottle it up. And with all that bottling, you know, just literally like yesterday, I exploded. I exploded over something very small, very petty. But to me, it was just like a hole with water leaking through it. And little by little, it leaks to eventually the cups get full and that's it. Or the balloon get full and it pops. And that's what happened. I exploded. I went off with my boyfriend. Well, we were in a little slight disagreement. It was not that big, but I blew up. Reason of which, it was because at the end of the day, I was just over it. I was just, you know, I had it. I was taking too much. I was stressing out with this, stressing out with that, and I exploded. But, you know, with that explosion, it made me realize, okay, Kiaj, you need to figure out a better way of doing things because this is now your new reality. Not that I love her any less, but this is my new reality. So I got to accommodate myself to the fact that she's not here no more in flesh. In spirit, she will always be here for me, but not in flesh. Hold on, honey. I'm ordering McDonald's. Oh, I put my signal light, honey. Oh. So yeah, so I need to live with the reality that now I'm gonna order 2 smack chickens and a sweet tea light ice. For later, another mac chicken, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat one more chicken now, then eat one more chicken later, maybe. Or cheeseburger. What should I get, cheeseburger? I'm asking like I'm on live or something, honey. But yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, it was kind of like, you know, I had to come up with something new, something that would work better for me, something that would, perhaps, you know, help me out more. Because the way I was going with it, at the end of the day, was not healthy. I was remaining positive or trying to, but it was not healthy because I was keeping all that stuff bottled in and all that energy and all that frustration and all of that is just the devil, honey. The devil, you know, playing tricks on you. You know, at the end of the day, you know, my boyfriend will do things and I'm taking it a completely different way than what he's doing. But at the end of the day, because I am so wrapped up in my negative energy and my, you know, my emptiness, I just made everything into something, or made a lot of things rather, into something that it was never really it. So, you know, it will be something extremely simple and I would just blow it into something way bigger in my mind and then I would just keep that in there. So, you know, I just blew up and it was kind of like, you know, it was an eye-opening experience because when I blew up, honey, my heart was racing like I was running for 5 years and a day. I had to try to calm myself and it was just, you know, too much. My throat was hurting. My heart was racing. I had to try to calm myself. I was sweating. I was overventilating, hyperventilating, however you say it, honey. Correct me, however you say it. It was just ridiculous. And I was just like, you know what? It's okay to miss your loved ones. It's okay to miss somebody that passed away. It's okay to be sad about it. It's okay to deal with it. It's okay. At times I'm great. At times I'm great. I'm okay with the situation. I understood the situation and all of that. But at times it's kind of like it just hits me like a wrecking ball, honey. And I'm like, oh my God, like I miss her. Like every time I need advice, I miss her. Anytime, you know, I see something on TV, I miss her. Anytime I go shopping, I miss her because she was always with me when I went shopping for advice. Like, oh, do you think you like this? Oh, do you like this mug? Oh, yeah, it's cute. You should get it. Or, oh, I don't like it. I still get it because I don't care what she said. I'll still get it. But it was just like somebody there. Somebody on my team. Like at the end of the day, she was my mother, my father, my sister, my cousin, my brother, my nephews, honey, my daughter, she was everything. She was my whole family. So picture your family with your grandmother, your grandfather, your mother, your father, your uncles, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, all of that. Picture all of them vanishing at the same time. That's what my mother was to me. Everything. She was my backbone, she was my rock, she was my everything. And let me order this food, honey. Why can't I put in a signal light?
Can I get a large sweet tea light ice? And can I also get 2 cheeseburgers? And that's all. Okay.
321, honey. That's the cheapest meal I've had. I'm a cheap date, honey. I'm a cheap date. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it was kind of like, you know, she was, or is, you know, my family. Like it literally, like, you know, everything to me. She was like, you know, the person I went for advice. She was my best friend. She was a person, you know, that, I was her backbone. She came to me, you know, for different things. I went to her for almost everything that I needed. So it was kind of like, you know, even though we got into it, because I'm not gonna say our relationship was perfect, because, you know, I did get frustrated. You know, I was the baby, so I was always the baby. But at the end of the day, the bond that we had was like when somebody has a twin and they could like know what each other are gonna say. They're gonna know, you know, they're gonna be like, okay, you know what, would this person like this? Yeah, my twin would like this. That's the bond that me and my mother had, because at the end of the day, from a baby, I got attached to her because I felt like I didn't have no family. I felt like I was alone, and I felt like, you know, when I got a little older, I was like, you know, I felt like I became her best friend, in my opinion. And even though she was my mother and I respected her, I still felt like she was like my best friend, and she was my mother, and she was like my everything. So that's why our bond became so tight. Like, it will be on the point of, you know, I'm just sitting down and I'm like, we're watching a movie or whatever, and I'll be looking at the girl's dress. I'm like, why is she dressed like that? And I'll be telling her, and then she'll be like, I was thinking the same thing too. Like, it was just, we were just that in sync. So of course, losing somebody like that, you know, on top of being your mother, it's like, you know, really, really hard. But I just basically did this video to just say happy Mother's Day to everybody that's out there. And if you have a mother, you have anybody you love, make sure you show them every second of the day how much you care about them, because when they're gone, they're gone. Make sure you do not stop talking to them over petty or little things that mean nothing. Even if it's big, fix it. Because at the end of the day, our time on earth is not promised. We don't know when we're going to leave. You could be healthy today and be gone tomorrow. So I do not want anyone of you guys that see this video to have a loved one and, you know, be going through something and, oh, I'm not going to talk to her, I'm not going to talk to him, and then they leave. Do not do that. At the end of the day, the worst thing I will think would be is losing somebody and knowing you were on bad terms with them, or knowing you argued with them before they passed away, or knowing that you had to tell them something. That's another thing too. I think that when people are alive, you know, express how you feel. If they're not an emotional person, they don't tell you love them, you tell them that you love them. If they don't tell you that they love you, just, you know, make sure you love who you love, let them know that you love them, and be there for them. Because when they're gone, they're gone. And life is not that long if you think about it. So that's what this video is about. I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm already at almost 13 minutes, and you know, honey, I cannot do a video more than 15 minutes. I don't think, no more. So yeah, so I just want, you know, to do this video for that. So happy Mother's Day. If you're a mother of an animal, if you're a mother of any kind, happy Mother's Day. I love each and every one of you guys. If you guys, you know, are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you guys are subscribed, thank you so much. It really means the world to me, and I really want to get back on here, but you know, once again, it's kind of sometimes a little bit difficult. Okay. Sometimes a little bit difficult because of the whole emotional aspect. Besides, sometimes, you know, I be stressing out, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm dealing with a relationship, I'm dealing with my, you know, my sister, I'm dealing with, you know, the household, I'm dealing with, you know, things are going on in the house, I gotta repair this in the house, I gotta, you know, do this at work, I'm dealing with work. It's just a whole lot. But at the end of the day, this is just what this video is about. Just make sure you love your loved ones, and make sure they know you love them, and make sure you tell the person you love them. That's pretty much it. So I love you guys. Remember, follow me on Instagram. There, my Instagram is xoxoxo, and I will definitely see you guys soon. And as you can see, I'm trying my best to do videos back to back, because some of you guys miss me. Not a lot, but some of you guys miss me. Okay, maybe go forward, honey. So yeah, so I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.